Okay, so we're here once again in Mining Simulator 2, and for today's video, we're going to be going over things that we can expect to see in the Atlantis Part 2 update. So yeah, usual stuff, let's just get straight into it, and the obvious one is the new eggs that will be coming to the game. So as of right now, we only have one leak, or as I'm recording this, we have one leak for the next egg, and you can see that on the screen. It is a brand new coral egg, which is pretty good. It looks really nice, to be fairly honest as well. That does come from the Leak Gang Discord server, so I will link down their Discord invite down below in the comments. But a really good looking egg, kind of crazy. I think that's probably going to be the biggest egg we've had so far. But yeah, it looks really good, and that obviously means that we will be getting some coral pets. So you'll get your usual like coral doggy and your coral kitty, and we may even see some really cool looking coral secrets as well. And obviously with some new eggs, we will get some new secrets and ancient pets. Now, depending on whether we get both of these eggs or just the one, I feel like if we get one, we most likely won't see a brand new ancient pet. However, if we do get both of these in the next update, then we probably will see at least one ancient pet, which is going to be pretty good. And most likely each egg will have at least one secret in there like usual, so that's always really good to look forward for as well. And one thing that I'm hoping for is that there will actually be an easy secret coming from one of these eggs, because as of right now in the new royal egg, there's like, I think the easiest one's like 1 in 20 million and then like 1 in 5 million for like the specific whatever variants and all that. And then there's also the 1 in 80 million ancient. So yeah, pretty difficult egg to actually get secrets out of. These two eggs over here don't have secrets in them either, so hopefully we will get an easy secret, at least 1 in 2 million or below, just so then we can actually hatch some secrets and stuff like that as well. Most likely they will be permanent as well, so there's not exactly going to be anything to do with value, so you may as well make them a little bit easier than usual. But yeah, hopefully we will get both of these eggs, hopefully we will get some new ancient pets and secrets as well, and hopefully we'll get an easy one on top of that. Now, another thing that could potentially come is a brand new tool, and basically a brand new pickaxe and a brand new backpack. Because as of right now, with the Atlantis world, we only have one new tool, as you can see, the shell saber, and we also only have, I believe, one new backpack, the shell backpack, as you can see here. Really, they're not exactly that great. Obviously, I can't exactly see the actual storage on this because it just says infinite. But yeah, basically we could potentially see a brand new backpack and a brand new pickaxe, which would be pretty good. Maybe we'll see a new rebirth one. However, I don't really think it's that needed as of right now because it is pretty strong, the current sweet scooper or whatever it's called. I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, we may see a new pickaxe and a new backpack, but honestly I kind of doubt it, but it will be pretty good to see anyways. Now, another thing that will definitely be coming this update is titles in the chat. So as you can see right now, I have the 1 in 1 million title equipped to my character. If I go ahead and just type in chat, obviously it does not come up in the chat. However, in this update, this will change, so you will be able to see your titles coming up in the chat. Now, I do not believe all of them will appear. Like most of these ones here will not appear. However, I do believe the ones that basically have like the kind of gradients on them, so if you scroll down, things like Unreal Fan, as you can see, has like a yellow and orange gradient. The Outrageous Fan has like a rainbow gradient as well. Deep Pockets, all the limited titles will most likely be able to go in the chat as well. So yeah, if it has a gradient in the title, then it will be appearing in chat. However, if it's just one solid colour, then it probably won't be appearing in chat. So yeah, basically just try and grind for any of these limited titles, such as the 1 in 1 million, the Season 2 Champion / Elite, even Deep Pockets, or just try and get the 500 and 1000 hours as well, and then you'll get a title that actually appears in the chat. Now, I'm not too sure whether it will overlap on the VIP or whether it will actually work together with the VIP. So for me, it would say VIP 1 in 1 million and then my name, so maybe that would be pretty cool. However, I'm not too sure, we'll have to wait and see. But based on the fact that VIP and 1 in 1 million show above your character, most likely it will say VIP and then your title and then your username, which will be pretty good. Now, another thing that we could potentially see, however this is probably the least likely one, that is actually a ×2 luck event on the royalty egg. Now, usually when an egg is here for more than a week, it usually gets a luck event on the second week. However, considering the fact that this egg is going to be here for 4 weeks, maybe we won't actually see this ×2 luck event as of right now. There is potential for it. However, obviously, once they do actually do a ×2 luck event on this egg, it's going to have to stay around, because if they do a ×2 luck event, take it away and then re-add it again on the 4th week, then there's not really any point in that. So honestly, I don't really expect to see a ×2 luck event as of yet, maybe on the last 2 weeks or the last week, but honestly, just kind of based on how it usually happens, usually within the 2nd week of an egg being around, a ×2 luck event is put on the egg, so we'll just have to kind of wait and see. Now, the last thing is one of the things that I'm really hoping for, and that is going back to the main overworld, and that is some new gem enchants. Now, there's not really much you can actually add, however, they can actually basically just increase the number or the maximum amount you can get on a lot of these. So walk speed could definitely have an increase, doesn't really need to, however, as of right now, it's not exactly the quickest. I'm pretty much used to this speed already, so we could get a little bit more walk speed, maybe up to like 40 or 45. Cheap rebirths maybe also might get a little bit more of a boost as well, considering the fact that caves have gone. Maybe this could go up to like 75 or like 60%, somewhere around that kind of mark. Midas touch again, considering the fact that caves are gone, this could get a boost up to 25%, which would be really good. Pet storage, obviously it's not really that important, however this could get a boost again up to 350. Companionship most likely won't get an increase, but if it does, it'll be most likely very expensive, just because pets are very overpowered. So if companionship does get an increase, then it'll probably be at least like 30, 40, 50,000 gems. So yeah, that's that. Hatch speed again, maybe just one more up to 30% would be really good. Luck most likely won't be touched, because obviously you need to pay for luck most of the time, so the lucky gem enchant most likely won't get touched, and the multi-hatch again most likely won't get touched, and if it does, it'll most likely be very, very expensive, because that means then free-to-play players can get triple hatch, and those who have the triple hatch will also be able to get 5 times hatch. So if a multi-hatch did get increased, then it'll probably be at least 100,000, maybe even 200,000 gems. However, I don't see an increase on the multi-hatch literally any time in the future, so yeah, hopefully we do get some of those, especially like the walk speed, maybe like the pet storage, and also the cheap rebirths. They definitely need to be increased, the cheap rebirths and the Midas touch, considering the fact that caves have gone. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see how this all plays out. It's going to be really interesting, but the ones that will definitely be coming next update are the new eggs, which obviously will bring the new secrets and ancient pets, and also the titles in the chat, they will also be coming. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what else gets added, and I will also be doing my usual leak videos as they come out as well. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.